Your boy Kel Universe back in here with another video, y'all. Y'all already know this football season. First off, I want to give a shout out to excuse me. I want to give a shout out to the subscriber that wanted this special video made, requested, commented in the community tab, comment under the post. They wanted this gameplay as a video. So I actually made this gameplay right here for a subscriber. So shout out to that subscriber for watching the channel, all that good stuff. Appreciate you for being a subscriber, and anybody else that's a subscriber or you're new to the channel, all that good stuff. If you'd like to see a video, y'all comment under this video, comment under any of the content, and I will do my best at my fastest and quickest to make the content y'all want me to see. Long as it's YouTube approved, I will try to make it and put it out for y'all, premiere it, all that good stuff, this, that, and the third. But as y'all can see on the screen, we got Houston Texans versus the Miami Dolphins in Miami. So appreciate the subscriber for the request, y'all. We getting ready to get into the gameplay. Make sure y'all share this out. Make sure y'all thumb this up, man. Y'all already know the name of the game, y'all. Let's get into it. Limited commentary, y'all. Sit back, relax, watch, and enjoy the show, y'all. And we getting ready to get to it. All right, y'all. That's the settings. They wanted it in Miami. They wanted it at 1 p.m. So got everything together, y'all. We getting ready to make the video. Let's get it, y'all. Sit back and relax, y'all. And appreciate y'all for watching. Let's get it.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. How you getting, everybody? Brock Hewitt and Kate Scott with you up in the booth. And Brock, we have a very intriguing matchup of quarterbacks ahead in this contest today.
This is going to be so good, so entertaining because these QBs are so talented, both of them. They don't need any more of an incentive than this because after the game, you know they love to meet up in midfield, right? Well, one of them is going to be making that hard, begrudging handshake with the cameras on. The other, he's going to wear a big smile because he knows what it takes to beat the QB on the other side.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. D.S. Griggs to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
36 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll stick with Achane. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
No way, you're kidding me! What?
A waste of time. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Patterson is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Saw Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, getting that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Motion man sent left. 2nd down carry for Achane. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's 2 on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins 7, Texans nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Now, a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
They'll run now on second down. Gets up the edge to the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Off the play action, here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So second down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Stroud off the play fake. Taken in by Kirk, the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Texans.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Chubb on second down. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 15.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Rasul Douglas on the tackle. An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 10-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it! And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here's Chubb. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Stroud completes it quick. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Now Stroud on third and goal. The back grabs it. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Okay, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Second quarter, 4 minutes and counting. Houston 7, Miami 7. Tie game. Y'all see what we got going on. Shout out to the subscriber for the requested video. Y'all see what we got going on. Another great game, but there only has to be one winner. One winner, winner, chicken dinner. You know what I mean? So, sit back and enjoy the festivities. If this was your team, or these are one of the teams you like, who are you guys rooting for in the comment section? Who you think gonna actually win? Who y'all rooting for in the comment section? Y'all make sure y'all comment in the video.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Right back to here. This is Cox. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
2 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First down and goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
It's second and goal. Tua out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, we do see this happen a good bit, don't we? Especially with better defenses in this league. When they get backed up and they get in situational football like this where they have to get a stop, they just crank it up another notch. Stop the run on first, stop the pass on second, and now, well, the money down. It's all about what you do on third.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darren Stigley Jr.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense. And not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away.
No, they wasn't expecting that. Ooh, that's a game changer right there, y'all. Game changer. But, you know, y'all know how stuff is over. Can change at any minute, but that's a game changer right there with the scoreboard and the points. Because it might be a chance for Miami to change the game around. I mean, not Miami, but might be Texas might be able to change it around on them. Let's see.
2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. And he begin the drive with Chubb. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. space past the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun now for Stroud. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down throw by Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Stroud again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He's trying to link up with his back, Nick Chubb. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Stroud from the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And the Texans first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. And up to Chubb to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Finds the football outside. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Stroud now. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And it sets up a Houston first.
Texans.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They give inside to Chubb. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Chubb. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Complete to Chubb. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
1st down, ball at the 36. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Stroud off of play action. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Stroud. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 7.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
45-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tua off the play fake. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They motion Waddle over left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's across the 20, still going. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Y'all see that?
Some sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know, he appreciates it.
13-14.
No question.
One more quarter to go, y'all. Miami down. We're actually getting ready to be a tie. So actually, getting ready to be 14-14 in Miami, Houston, Texas
Patterson on for the extra point.
Miami Dolphins, y'all.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
High game.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give right side to Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Stroud. Looking for a target. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the set. He'll step up, and there he goes. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
H.N., a first down carry. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Hill comes in motion left. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop.
At their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Man in motion, headed right. From the 26 on 2nd down. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, and you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Motioning left is their running back. Again, he connects with Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
Are you kidding me?
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 41. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To Nico Collins. A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Stroud completes it quick. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Chubb. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Texans down by only 3. He's back to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from this defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins.
Y'all see this?
Thanks to the efforts of their defense,
Ooh,
Brock, and now
free.
a chance to run out this clock.
14-17, minute and 48 seconds left, y'all. What they gonna do? What they gonna do?
You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a gift to A.J. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
A loss of 2.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. We'll look to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. This one's to Kirk out left side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, Stroud. Hits him on the end route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. He's looking underneath here for Joe. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.
All right, y'all see how it went down. Y'all see it. Texas versus Miami, y'all see how it went down. Look at the plays. Look at the little replays, y'all.
I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the
Y'all
NFL
y'all see it.
EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
There's a lot of good players, y'all. They just didn't play good enough, y'all. Y'all see that? Eesh, wide open. Boy, that's showing out, y'all. So, y'all see that, y'all. Y'all see it. 14-17, the final score, y'all. 14. Here we are, 14-17, the final score. Y'all see it. Shout out to the subscriber that asked for the video, y'all. Y'all like to see more videos like this, get up under the comment section of the videos and let me know. With all that being said, y'all, peace, love, and blessings. Catch y'all tomorrow. We gone. Alright, y'all see that? So that's a few of the games that I already played in week 1. A few of the games I already played. These actually was good games these season. This actually was Monday night. I know a lot of people was upset about this. It is what it is. I actually was surprised about this one. I'm sure everybody know who was gonna win that one. And this was actually a pretty decent game too. A lot of people were shocked about that one too. I kind of figured the 49ers was gonna win. This one was a pretty good game. I definitely wanted the Cardinals to win. It was okay. That one, this one right here, this one, oh man, that was a blowout. That was horrible. This one, a lot of mistakes on the game. Falcons could have won a lot of mistakes. This one, I never liked the Patriots, so you know what I mean. It is what it is. Never liked the Steelers, Washington, and hey. So, with all that being said, y'all, we up out of here.